Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to do a deep dive into different kinds of custom audiences that you can use for your campaigns. I believe that a lot of these custom audiences are underutilized, and depending on the amount of traffic that you're getting, you can definitely use these to your advantage. So over here where it says Ads Manager, we're going to click, then go to All Tools, and then go to the Audiences tab. So I'm going to cover all the different types of custom audiences. I might have mentioned some of these in a different video, but just in case that you're only watching this video, I'm going to run through most of the ones that I use. So the first and probably the most obvious one is uploading an existing email list. So over here, you're going to press Create Audience, Custom Audience, and then Customer File. Then you can add customers from your own file or copy and paste data. So you could either upload a file by pressing this button or copy and paste it here. And then you can name the audience whatever you want to, email list. And then when you press next, it'll make you verify like, okay, this row is emails. And then you can save the email list. So this would be beneficial if you had a list of non-buyers that you wanted to target for something, or if you had a list of buyers of one product and you wanted to target them with another potential product. A lot of people seem to neglect their existing email lists and forget to target them with offers. And that's usually a really great list to use because they're super hot. They know who you are. And so they're pretty likely to take you up on other offers. Next, I like creating custom audiences out of engagement. And there's a lot of different ways to do this. So the first way I really like to use is video views. So you can create a list of people who have spent time watching your videos on Facebook or Instagram. So you can create them out of people who have watched 3 seconds of your video, 10 seconds, 25%, 50%, 75%, 95%. And with this, I'd really take into consideration the length of the video and the type of video. A lot of times the 3-second video view isn't necessarily a super hot person. Sometimes people watch 3 seconds of a video on accident. So I like to do at least 10 seconds of a video, but obviously sometimes these are a lot hotter of an audience. So let me just show you what this would look like. So once you select what time duration of a video view, you can press choose videos and select any videos from your Facebook page. So if you're someone that produces a lot of content, or your client is down to produce a lot of content, this is super powerful because you can make audiences out of people that are already familiar with you and have watched your videos. Another thing you can do is create an audience out of people who have filled out a lead form. So right here, it says lead form. You click on that and you can select a specific form. I've never used lead ads, but I know some people do. So this could be powerful to do post opt-in retargeting. So say someone opts into one of your lead ads, you could target them with helpful information after. And even though someone puts in their information, they're not technically a customer right away. So what other things can you target them with to warm them up? That way, so if you create an audience out of the lead forms, you can use that audience in other ads to warm people up more, which is super powerful. I don't usually use this full screen experience one because I don't run a lot of collection ads or canvas ads. But if you're running collection ads or canvas ads, you can create a list of people who have opened up your collection or canvas ads, which is super powerful too. Another thing you can do is target people that hit your Facebook page. I'm sure some of you might already be doing this, but this is cool because you can target your existing fans. And then some of these I feel like not a lot of people really know about or use, but they're definitely powerful as well. So anyone who visits your page, you can create an audience out of. People who engaged with any post or ad, and then people who clicked any call to action button, people who sent a message to your page, and then people who saved your page or any post. So if someone's saving one of your posts, that means they're probably pretty interested in what you have to offer, and that's probably a really good person to target. Next, you can create a list out of people who have interacted with your Instagram business profile. So I know not everyone's clients are probably on Instagram, but if you're working with someone that's consistent on Instagram, you can create an audience out of people who have visited their profile, and it has to be a business profile for it to work, or people who have engaged with any post or ad, people who sent a message to your business profile, or people who saved any post or ad. So like I said, if you're not using Instagram, you can ignore this one, but if you are and you have some people that are posting, interacting, engaging, and if you're running ads, you can target people that engage with that, which can be super powerful. And then last is events. So if you're a business or your client is a business that is actually creating events on Facebook, you can actually create audiences with people that interact with those events. So people who have responded going or interested, people who have responded going, interested, all of this stuff can be super powerful. So if you want to, one idea would be if someone responded going and they attend this event, you can run a follow-up ad, Did you take advantage of our special offer at this event? Anything like that would be super cool. What else? So that's it for engagement. Another thing I like to do is making audiences out of website traffic. Let me click on that. So there's a lot of different things you can do. You can target anyone that has hit any website visit, or anyone that has hit any page of your website. For this to track, you have to make sure you have a pixel installed on your site. So yeah, I show you how to do that in another video. Make sure your pixel is installed. And then one really powerful thing you can do is people who visit specific web pages. I'm going to dive a lot deeper into this in another video because there's a lot more information on that. But this audience right here, creating audiences out of people who hit specific web pages, is really powerful for retargeting because you can get really specific in your messaging when you retarget them, which obviously if you say something that the person knows you're targeting them because they hit a specific page, it's going to be a lot more powerful than just a broader retargeting ad. And then some other cool stuff, visitors by time spent. So if you're someone that runs a blog that gets a lot of traffic, this one could be super powerful because you can target the top 25% of visitors to the site, or the top 10%, or the top 5%. So that can definitely help you go after a more targeted person if you're getting that kind of volume of traffic. You can also create audiences out of page views or leads. So the lead one you can kind of use like I talked about using the lead form. If there's any beneficial information you can target someone with after they become a lead, that can definitely be pretty powerful just to stay in front of them. And then page view, anyone that views any of your pages. So what I do with this event right here, sometimes I'll do credibility retargeting. So anyone that hits any page of my clients will be retargeted with things that make my client look like more credible or more authoritative. So if you have blogs that you can retarget people with, if you have podcast interviews you can retarget people with, any of that kind of stuff is super powerful because once someone sees you once, that might not be enough. But if you take the time to warm them up and nurture them, that you're going to become the go-to person, or your client's going to become the go-to person in the customer's head. So those are my favorite custom audiences to use, and a lot that I feel like are pretty underutilized. I'm going to cover retargeting audiences and lookalike audiences in a future video.